Let us see the elimination of useless symbols and production. So definition, a symbol X belongs to V union T is useless if there is no derivation of the form S derives alpha X beta which derives W. So where W belongs to T star. That means if this X is not appearing in the derivation of any terminal string, then X is said to be a useless. So where alpha and beta belongs to V union T whole star. So now the removal of useless symbols is a two-step procedure. So the first is the removal of non-generating variables and the removal of unreachable symbols. So let us see what are non-generating variables and unreachable symbols. So the definition, a variable is non-generating if it does not generate W where W belongs to T star. That means if a variable is not appearing in the generation of some terminal string, then that variable is called as a non-generating variable. That is on the RHS, if any non-generating variable appears, then the LHS is also a non-generating variable. Next definition, the symbols which do not appear during the derivation of any string, they are also unreachable symbol. So the symbols, some symbols may not appear during the derivation of any string. So such variables are called as unreachable symbols. So we'll see the procedure for each of this. First, finding the set of generating variables. So these generating variables are important. So excluding these generating variables, so they form the non-generating variables which are to be removed. So first one, the algorithm is old variable is equal to 5. New variable is added with the variable A such that A derives W. That means if on the RHS, if you have only terminal symbols, then the LHS will be added to the set of new variables for some W belongs to T star. Now we have a loop here. While old variable is not equal to new variable is equal to old variable union A derives alpha for some alpha in T union old variable whole star. That means if you have something on the RHS of alpha where this alpha contains the elements from T and old variable, then A becomes a useful, so which is a generating, so that a variable A will be added to the new variable. So this is the procedure you have to follow until the old variable becomes equal to the new variable. It means there are no new variables to be added. At that point we will stop here. So this is how we can find out the generating variables. Next is finding the set of reachable symbols. Which are the variables which are reached from the start symbol you have to identify. Now first step is place the start variable in V dash. Then for each variable in V dash, if you have the production A derives alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha n, then add all the variables of alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha n to V dash and all the terminals of alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha n to T dash. Now repeat this step 2 until no new symbols are to be added. So this you can apply the procedure to find the set of reachable symbols. So let us see some examples. First one, eliminate useless symbols from the following CFG. So these are the productions of the grammar given. Now suppose here, here C is a non-generating and D is non-reachable. So how do we get here is, suppose here, so you can observe here C derives C, capital C, D. And C again you apply C, you will get this, but you will not be able to terminate this C, but D you can replace, but this production C is not having any terminal symbols alone. So C is a non-generating variable. Next, D is a non-reachable. Why? Because here if you start from S, so S will be added, A will be added, A will be added, B will be added, C will be added. So again on the RHS of A, B, C, you can observe there are only A, B, AA, C, 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 D. So since C is a non-generating, so you can remove this C production. So this will also go, this will go. and D is not able to reach. So C is a non-generating and D is a non-reachable symbol. So now first one, to remove the non-generating variable. So which is a non-generating? C is a non-generating. So the generating variables are, you can observe, start from S. S derives AA. So A is having some terminal symbols, so you can generate some string from A. And B, again BA, so A you can terminate by epsilon, or AB, so you can terminate by substituting A derives epsilon. So B is also generating. Then S is generating, A is generating, B is generating, and D is also generating because it is terminal, it is on the RHS, you have only the terminal symbol, so D is generating. So now the other left out is C. C is a non-generating. So remove C productions and the productions which contain C. So along with removing the C production, you should remove all those productions which contain C. That is the procedure. So we will get S derives AA, S derives B, S derives A, and A derives AA or epsilon, B derives AA, and D derives DDD. So this is the set of productions you obtain after removing the non-generating variables. So now the set of variables is S, A, B, D. Now to remove the non-reachable symbols. So first we will start adding V dash is equal to start variable, and using the start variable I can go to the production AA. So where AA I can go to the production AB, and B I can go to AA, and again I can terminate by applying A derives epsilon. So all those symbols S, A, B will be appearing, and only A is the non-term, it is a terminal symbol which appears on the right hand side of these productions. So D derives DDD will not be able to reach from the start variable. So D derives DDD will be removed, and D, that is capital D, is removed from variable list and small d is removed from the terminal list. Therefore D is useless since D cannot be reached from S. It is not only D, it is small d is also, the terminal is also waste, that is useless. Therefore the required grammar after removing the useless symbols is G double dash is equal to variables is SAB, terminal is A, and these are the set of productions, and S is a start variable. Thank you.